So class 6, the chapter is later Vedic period. Now the theme of this later Vedic period, the Vedic civilization, later Vedic political and social life, later Vedic religion, economy during the later Vedic period. Now the one thing, Battle of Kurukshetra 950 CE, later Vedic period 1000 to 600 CE, Magadha Empire 500 to 3. Clear? Between 1000 BCE and 600 BCE, the Aryans had moved eastwards from the land of the seven rivers into the Gangetic plain. Some even crossed the Vindhya mountains into South India. During this period, the three other Vedas, named the Purans and the Ramayana, the Mahabharata were also composed. It is from these literacy sources and chronological findings at various sites that the historians have been able to tell us about the political, social, economic and religious life of the later Vedic people. Life in the later Vedic period. What is the life in the later Vedic period? The Aryans moved eastward and some of the Chieftains grabbed out kingdoms called the Janapadas. The Kauravas occupied the region around Delhi and called it Kurukshetra. Hastinapur was their capital. The Kurus combined with the Panchals who ruled over the region of Barli, Benon and the Farrukhabad to establish their authority over Delhi. And the Doab region. The Kauravas and the Pandavas belonged to the Kuru tribe. The Battle of Kurukshetra is believed to have been fought in about 950 BC. A number of Janapadas combined to form large independent kingdoms called Mahajanpads. By the 6th century BCE, 16 Mahajanpads were established. A number of Janapadas combined to form large independent kingdoms called Mahajanpads. By the 6th century BCE, 16 Mahajanpads were established. These 16 kingdoms were always fighting to capture each other's territory. Kosala, Vatsa, Avanti and Magadha were the four most important ones. Magadha established in its stronghold over the entire Gangetic plain from 500 to 300 BC. Political structure. The most important change in the later Vedic times was that the king had become the obsolete ruler. The most important change in the later Vedic period times was the king had become the obsolete ruler. All power was concentrated in his hands. He was a supreme commander of the army and the chief justice of kingdom. The king called himself Maharajadhiraja. The king called himself Maharajadhiraja and Samrat. Samrat means king and Maharajadhiraja means king. Kings often performed the Rajsuya sacrifice and the Ashwamedha or horse sacrifice to make a show of their powers. The Rajsuya sacrifice was performed in order to bestow supreme power on the king. In the Ashwamedha Yajna, a special horse accompanied by soldiers was let loose for a year by a ruler to wander at will. Now the next thing, the king stacked his claim over those territories over which the horse wandered. Later the horse was sacrificed. If the horse was captured by a king or a soldier, war followed. And as kingdoms expanded the work of administration, also multiplied. The king was now assisted by a large number of officials. As kingdom expanded, जैसे जैसे राज्यों को बढ़ाया गया, the work of administration यानी ऑफिस वर्क also multiplied. ऑफिस वर्क को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दिया गया. The king was now assisted by a large number of officials. The Rajpurohita performed the elaborate rituals and gave advice. The Senani came to occupy a prestigious place in the court. He had the responsibility of expanding the kingdom and helping the king during war. Another official of importance was the tax collector known as Sangrahi. Tax collector, the Hindi name of tax collector, the Hindi name is Sangrahati. Clear? So another official of importance was the tax collector known as the Sangrahati. There was a change in the composition of Sabha and Samiti. Due to large territories, it was not possible for common people to attend these assemblies. Therefore, the nature of two assemblies became aristocratic and dominated only by the upper class, the Brahmins and princes. Women no longer participated in the meetings. Now the social life. What is the social life? During the latter Vedic period, the earlier designations in society based on varna or occupation means business became rigid. The hereditary. A person's birth became more important than his skill or merit. Each caste had its own code of laws and marriage outside the caste was forbidden. Brahmins occupied a very high position in society as they were learned. They alone could perform the rituals and sacrifice. Only a select few amongst them could advise the king. Common people held them in a high esteem. The position of women also began to deteriorate, and they were thought to be inferior to men. They were not allowed to read Vedic literature. Their main duty was to look after the husband and children. Polygamy was prevalent among princes. Polygamy means the custom of having more than one wife at the same time. Polygamy was prevalent among princes, the upper class and the rich. However, it was not the prevalent custom among the common people. The birth of son was preferred to that of a daughter. Woman could not own or inherit property. Clear?